Hello, my name is Will. Welcome to the Bald Book Geek. This is a book haul, but also I just want to put this out there. Welcome. I've had some subscriber growth and some new people show up, so hello. And 60% of you are not subscribed to my channel. Why? Subscribe, hit that little bell, and I can annoy you forever. And this morning I woke up to my Twitter feed being filled with people bitching about the Hunger Games prequel. Stop projecting your own insecurities on a novel that is for 13-year-olds. Yes, I'm going to read it. Yes, I'm going to review it. And actually, I want to know more about President Snow's story, because behind every monster, especially political monsters, there is always something fascinating. But anyway, this is a book haul, but it's been kind of a random few weeks, so here we go. I received The Stars We Steal by an author tuber. From the publisher Titan. Thank you. I'm currently reading this. It's a retelling of Jane Austen's Persuasion, I think. So we'll go from there and see what it's like. But as you can see, I've already started it. So far it's quite enjoyable. So I'll see what it's like towards the end. My local library is a godsend. If you don't use your local library, why? You know, great resources. I got this for the Cancel-a-thon and I wasn't going to do a video about this, but it just kind of happened. So you've been publicly shamed. This is fascinating, full stop. So there it is. You've been publicly shamed for the Cancel-a-thon. And if you guys are not involved in the Cancel-a-thon, where are you? Come on, join us, please. Now, this has been on my watch list for a long time. He's a travel writer, predominantly. But his life story is fascinating, and he wrote his life story, and that's what this is. This was a belated Christmas gift from someone who probably isn't talking to me right now, so that's always a joyful experience. I'm looking forward to get my teeth into this. This looks really good, and it's been on my Amazon wishlist for about 6 months, I want to say, at this point. Library book sales are a godsend. I wanted to read this, and this has again been on my TBR for a very, very, very long time. So essentially, it's a sequel to Treasure Island. That's all I know. That's the reason I bought it. I love Treasure Island. It's one of my favourite novels. It's one of my favourite classics. And that's what this is. So, a sequel to Treasure Island. Can we just side note? It was £1 in my library. I love these end papers. £1, and it's £1 to a good cause. It helps support the local libraries. The Suffolk libraries are a charity, and that's very important they're supported, so this is that. Another library book, The Familiars. What is it with gay men and witches? This has again been on my radar. I've not read it yet, because I rarely go out there and buy new books because if I don't know the writer's work, but it was in my library. I thought, let's go for it. She's a young woman. She gets pulled into witchcraft and so on. It looks really good. It got rave reviews and I just can't wait. Again, libraries. Support your local libraries. You know, like that girl that was on the internet and she was saying, why isn't there a place you can rent books? Like a library, but you rent them. That's what a library is. And don't judge me, but the illustrated edition of Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code. I love Dan Brown. I'm unashamable in that. He is not a great writer. He's not going to win any laureate prizes. But there he is. And I really enjoy his work. He's fun. He's brain switchy off. He's a guilty pleasure. On my Kindle, I also got Alamut, the book that inspired Assassin's Creed, especially the first one. So Alamut is something that I read a very long time ago. I've not read it since, and I'm going to be doing a video about it as well, because I think it'll be quite interesting. And also on my Kindle, I got Absolutely Remarkable Things, a novel by Hank Green. Again, on my radar. I'm going to give it a go. I follow the Vlogbrothers a lot, so we'll just see what happens. So, as always, please tell me what you guys think in the comments. What have you guys been reading? I'd be interested to find out.